Welcome back, guys! You are so cool in there, Senpai!
Whoa! She's as cute as an idol!
I'm glad to see that you have all managed to rendezvous with one another.
Just as you all fell here, my guest and his friends wandered into this place as well. Granted, we arrived from a different origin point than you. As we were searching for an exit, we encountered Elizabeth and Theo. They have told us of your situation.
So you're in the same boat.
We were surprised to hear that there are other Persona users here.
The same goes for us. What is going on here?
Did you guys go through a TV? Huh? A TV?
Hold on. Does the dark hour function differently where you're from?
Dark hour?
Why don't we introduce each other first? I'll begin. This is my guest. He has the same power of the wild card as you there.
I'm a second year at Yasogami High.
You're our age? Wow, you seem so mature. Yasogami. You mean this school?
Well, in a way. This place seems to be Yasogami High. Or something like it.
What do you mean?
It looks like the Yasogami High we know. But we think it's a different place. Probably.
Probably?
Most likely.
I wasn't asking you to rephrase it. The power of the wild card, though? Does that make you the same as our leader? The arrival of two with the power of the wild card. So this was the reason behind the boon.
It's nice to meet you. I was thinking the same thing. Here's hoping we get along.
And I'm Yosuke Hanamura. I'm a second year too. Me and this guy are partners.
Partners? Huh. Like Shinji and me.
Say what?
I'm Chie Satanaka, and I'm a second year too, and this is kind of nerve-wracking.
My favorite food is pudding.
What? You want poop marks all over your face? They kind of remind me of Junpei-kun and Yukari-chan. Okay, I guess I'm next. I'm Yukiko Amagi, a second year. I'm in the same class as Chie and the others.
I just realized something. She's beautiful, isn't she?
What about your Chidorita? Now it's the first year's turn. I'm Rise Fujikawa.
Rise, huh. That sounds familiar.
I can't fight, but I'm great at providing backup. Nice to meet you.
It seems they have someone with a similar ability to Fuka-san's.
That's right. I was surprised too when I met her earlier.
I'm Kanji Tatsumi. Yeah.
Aw, that's it, Kanji?
Tell him about your hobbies.
Shut up!
Hobbies? At first glance, he looks,
Yeah, I hear ya.
My name is Naoto Shirogane. I'm pleased to meet you all.
You have really thick soles.
Huh?
That's so cool. It's like a magic device that makes you instantly taller.
Please, leave it at that.
I'm the last one up. I'm Teddy, the beloved and adorable mascot of the Junes department store,
famed here at Inaba. And lo and behold, when I gracefully shed my cute bear skin, an elegant and lovely boy is born. This is what you call 2 bears with 1 stone.
Sure.
Actually, how come his costume is his normal form?
Now, why don't we introduce ourselves as well? It's nice to meet you all.
Are you a student at Yasogami High? You wear the same uniform that we do.
Yes, I'm a student at Yasogami High. Cool. I've never seen you before. What year are you in?
She's lost her memory, so she doesn't seem to know. For now, we're treating them as first years.
Ooh, just like us. Glad we ain't adding more upperclassmen to the bunch.
The same age? It's nice to meet you, Kanchan.
Concha. Right.
Kanji-san's internal temperature is on the rise. It's reaching dangerous levels.
Hell no! You're lying!
Are you all quite finished? I have been waiting, you know. All this time. Quite a while.
Is that how you guys' blue lady always is? Yeah, she tends to be pretty frosty. So those poses you guys did when you showed up, was that her idea?
Yeah, she even made us line up and practice beforehand.
Well, you guys pulled it off well, though. Guess how many times we had to rehearse that? I swear, that lady's like a final boss.
About that labyrinth from earlier, there was no exit that I could find.
Indeed. It seems that the exit is not within any labyrinth, but most likely within the Velvet Room.
You mean the doors with 4 locks on them that Yamagishi mentioned?
Yes, of those, one of them is ready to come off at any time now. Thus, only 3 remain.
3 more.
According to Zen, there are 3 more labyrinths. Let's assume there's a connection and find the next one. After all, there's nothing more we can do for the time being. Though, I have one suggestion. Both our group and yours are trapped here and cannot leave. We must traverse the labyrinths and retrieve what the Guardians protect in order to leave this place. If we share an objective, then the more manpower the better. Why don't we cooperate with each other?
Yes, of course.
That was quick.
She's offering to act as our allies, right? No reason to turn them down.
Well, yeah, but... Man, you're pretty impressive.
You think so?
We're seriously working together? Wow, that makes our little group pretty big all of a sudden.
It's fun seeing so many different kinds of people. The costume of Teddy's is cute. Actually, I think he's the one we need to watch ourselves around.
If the journey ahead is going to be long, then more assistance may be necessary. Theo, show me the way to the Velvet Room. I ask that everyone else follow as well.
What the?
So these are the doors. My guest and Elizabeth's guest. Perhaps this means that these 2 doors lead to 2 different places.
Hey, why are you ignoring me?
Pardon me. This girl is Marie. I had forgotten to introduce her. She's staying with us for now as a resident of the Velvet Room.
Huh? Marie-chan, why are you here? A resident? What do you mean? I'm not a resident. I just happen to be here. So what's going on? There's way too many people here. Some of you kind of act the same, too. The dog's cool, though.
You can see for yourself what kind of girl she is. Still, she may be of some use to you. Henceforth, I will leave interactions with other worlds to Marie here. Feel free to ask for her assistance.
What? I have to do that stuff again? You never told me about that.
I'm telling you about it now. When you're not busy with that, why not work on those poems you enjoy?
Poems? Those are just memos I jotted down about the other worlds. And why do you know about them?
Is that so? What a hard worker you are. If that's the case, then I'll ask you to do it this time as well.
Stupid. What are these poems? They're not poems. They're the screams of my pathos. Pathos! Zen! This pathos is so cool!
Is that so?
What should I do? That donut I just swallowed was tasty!
Good to hear.
From here on, I will perform the fusions. I can handle triangle spreads. In other words, fusions that use 3 personas. If you wish to perform one, please consult me.
Well, I will leave this place to you two. I will resume my healing duties at the nurse's office. And it seems I will have some time to spare, so I'd like to move on to something that has been on my mind.
What might that be?
Ever since I've come to this world, there is something that has been bothering me. I wish to research it. As part of this research, I will make requests of you all. Of course, I will prepare a reward commiserate with your effort, so please, tackle them with gusto.
This is just part of your hobby.
Well then, I will await you in the nurse's office. I have some business to attend to, so I will go on ahead.
One moment. Elizabeth, I have a long list of things to discuss with you.
Such as what?
Chiefly about you and your guest. After this, you are going to... No, it can wait for later. I need to learn more about this world now.
Very well then. Perhaps another time.
Should we go to the nurse's office? If there's gonna be rewards, we might as well hear what she has to say.
I'll go with you. Something about this makes me uneasy.
Welcome to Elizabeth's room. Would you like medicine, a shot, or perhaps...
What are you playing at?
I borrowed that line from a book I found on your shelf.
Don't be absurd.
I took into consideration the 7 horrors bandied about at this school and set up a request notebook. As they say, if you write your wish in the logbook at the nurse's office, it'll come true. I've already written one down, so now it's your turn to grant it.
That's not how these 7 horrors work, though.
The rewards I have prepared are quite fine. Why not take on requests and earn an extra boost in your efforts? But please be warned, some of these requests will have a deadline attached to them.
Do we really have time to waste on this when we're trapped here? Well, we do have 3 labyrinths to do. If we don't pace ourselves, we might get worn out. The only shadows I detected were in the labyrinths, so what's the harm in checking out the culture festival? I bet it'll be tons of fun with all these new faces around.
I agree. I want to enjoy the carnival with everyone.
Might as well make the most of it. You know, our culture festival got canned. Time for a rematch.
Can we really?
Now is not the time for such things.
A persona's your strength of heart, right? Then don't you think it's important to keep your spirits up?
Oh, that's what you say now. But could it be you like festivals too, Shinjiro-senpai?
Really, Shinji? All right, then let's go conquer the food stands. I think I saw one that sold takoyaki.
Go by yourself.
Takoyaki.
I, Elizabeth, will join you.
Right on target.
Firing! Targets annihilated.
I guess.
Take that, as they say. Oh, what'd you get? Strawberry, mint, chocolate, banana, potato, milk, melon, seaweed, red bean, and smelt! Smelt? Oh, bittersweet! What flavor's yours, researcher?
Doesn't the cold food hurt your internal organs?
Huh? I won't lose! Hey, get me cinnamon, raspberry, and jelly.
I want 10 chocolates.
Will you guys show some restraint? Kanji, will you say something?
Oh, it's so fluffy.
Like this, and...
Hey, I got him.
Huh? I got two, too. Oh, not bad.
I'm sorry.